Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting a plate. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? It is a day of a day of a day of another day, but it's Christmas. It's Merry Christmas. So, to anyone who celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and all that wonderful stuff. Happy Hanukkah, whatever the case may be, whatever you celebrate. Da 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 da. Anyway, that being said, so I figured I'd dress up for the festivity. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Well, today's another day, and obviously it's Christmas, a beautiful day, the day that Christ was born, obviously. I know we forgot about that. We so busy talking about Black Santa, White Santa. Obviously, we seem to lost focus once again. But not us, you know. You straight people always get it together. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Okay. I was skimming through the internet yesterday, and you know, and I love my girls and the girls, transsexuals. This video is to you, not really the trans men, because I saw a couple of those, but not as many, you know. And I found it very interesting, you know, the conversation and stuff that I saw you trans girls were talking about. Anyway, that being said, so So, let me just give you girls like me a couple of advice as well as, first of all, I'm going to say something very positive before I start this. Let me tell you something. There are some people out here who don't believe that you people, or I should say you people, or I should say, I'd rather call you the girls like me. The girls like me, or the transsexual, whatever the kids may be, in case somebody get lost focus. I'll say transsexual so people don't get lost focus. Anyway, hate the word, but it's what it is. So, the girls like me, I want you to tell you one thing. Do not listen to anyone who tell you what you cannot do. When I was having a conversation with someone, oh God, I hope you don't see this video. But I was having a conversation with someone, he was telling me that we're not accepted in today's society and people look down upon us and it's going to be really hard for us to really make it. And the thing about it was like, you know, we basically do what we got to do in order to survive. I feel like this. This is just my opinion. You can take it if you want to. Anything in life that you want, you gotta fight for it. I don't think it's all about transsexual stuff like that. Remember one thing, there's always gotta be one person that fight for everything while everybody else walks through the door easily. You know, and that's the same thing as far as our ancestors that fought to get us through the back door, that we can officially walk through the front door. And there's always gotta be a transsexual, somebody out there that's gotta be a trendsetter that's gonna stop it. There are girls like me who are out there doing their thing, who are pushing doors down as well and trying to break the stigma. And that being said, you know, it was like, well, you would never work inside a corporate office. I was like, oops. I worked inside a corporate office twice, and guess what I had on? He was like, oh, wow. It must have been you know, I'm sure that they didn't really want you there. I said, well, like, by being black, they probably didn't want you there. By being white, they probably didn't want you there. By being Asian, they probably didn't want you there. By being Spanish, they probably didn't want you there. By being Jamaican, they didn't want you there. It's not about your race, whatever you are, wanting you there. It's can you do this fucking job? And I've always been a leader of a person, not a leader, well, I'm a leader of my own drum. But I've always been the kind of person that feels like this. In order for you to make success, you have to be the one to do it. Do not sit around and watch somebody else to do it. It's up to you to do it. You have to create your own travel into the search of where you need to land, if that's where you want to go. But you can't sit back and say, I'm going to see what happens to this person do it, I'm going to see what happens with them first. You don't do that, because you'll never be that way in life. And girls like me, you know, hopefully you're not like that. You're more like true leaders, because obviously you're the stronger than strong, because the fact of the matter, you're living your truth, and you're not letting anybody discourage you or deter you from your decision. Anyway, that being said, I just always want you to keep that in mind. Do not let nobody stop you. When they say you can't, say, oh, I got you. Watch what I do. I've done it twice, but you know me, I'm just a bitch anyway. And you know I love my girls like me. You know I love you, and I was like, but I mother has to have a talk with y'all. Not all y'all, but I found some funny shit about y'all. Okay, that being said, girls like me, let me just give you a little information. I understand you want to start your transformation and you want to, you know, live in your new woman, honey, because you want to feel lovely and fabulous and get your body together. And, you know, you want to walk the runway with the rest of them and shake and, you know, I get that, you know. And my thing is this. Sweetie, listen to me. Listen to your big sis. If you take a shot, a hormone shot, you will not have hips by Friday. In other words, you take a hormone shot by Monday, you will not have hips by Friday. You know, you girls, some of you girls online is the kiki. I was going through lines, girls are like, oh my God, let me just tell you about 6 months on hormones, 12 months on hormones, 1 year on hormones, da 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 da. Oh my God, my booty, I got a booty in a girl. That body is not, I'm not knocking your hustle. I'm not knocking what you see inside your mind or whatever you think you're seeing. But that ass didn't move. And in some cases, you know, it does happen. But you have to understand, you have to allow this medicine to work in your body. These things are not going to happen as quickly as you want. But as persistently and constantly, I guess it will happen. For me, myself, I just preferably, I'm like a wham bam, give me the 10. I'm not, you know, I already talked about it. I went and got pumped and pumped and pumped and pumped, and I was pumped. Now I'm pumped out. While you girls taking hormones and falling asleep and getting the munchies, honey. Mother had the munchies already. But at the end of the day, when you take a shot, let me just read it all to you. When you take a shot by Monday, you will not have hips by Friday. And if you've been on 6 months, please don't sit up here and say, and I'm only repeating what I've heard. I'm not going to say who. Please don't sit up here and say, I've been on hormones for 6 months, and between my legs there's a crease that's formed, and my balls have gotten so much smaller, as if they're about to fall off, and a pussy has started to grow between my legs. Mother. Mother, you just taking hormones. Or you taking a cocktail with the hormones. Oh my God, it's been a year. My titties are so big. Look how big and fleshy they are. But your titties are fat. I know we have a dollar in a dream, but come on, honey. It's going to happen. And I don't want to discourage you and say, well, it's not happening fast enough. Well, girl, I feel like this. Do not sit up here and think in your mind that this stuff is going to happen overnight. It is a process. You have to be patient and wait. If you look at little girls when they were growing up, their bodies develop within a period of time and time and time and time. When you look at them as little babies, you really look at them now, you say, my God, she's developed already. She's just a little baby. So don't think that this is going to happen for you overnight. You have to be patient and let the system flow. It's not going to move at your speed, but it will happen. Anyway. That being said, that's all I wanted to say. And I said, well, I'm taking hormones. Oh my God, my voice has gotten so much lighter. Girl. I'm not going to spill that tea, but you girls, you know. You know, mother knows. But it is what it is. And, you know, just give it a chance. You know, just don't say, well, I'm on hormones and this and this and this and this and it happened within a year. It does not work that way. And some girls, well, I got this ass and stuff like that. Girl, you got, really? But then again, hormones work differently for everybody. But I've watched girls who've been on hormones and stuff like that. Oh, I don't want to come for you. But I've watched girls been on hormones and stuff like that, and they said, oh, girl, look just like a woman, honey. And no, mommy, no. No, it's makeup. I'd be afraid to tell you. But then again, if you want to live in my world, you don't give a fuck, bitch. You just put it off the big and say, fuck you, bitches, this is how it is, and fuck you. Those are what I love. I love the bitches who don't give a fuck. A bitch that don't give a fuck, a bitch I don't give a fuck what I look like. Whatever I can, I'll enhance with some fucking makeup. You was doing that before the hormones, so why can't you do it now? Anyway, that being said, I just want to say that note. Anyway, I want to say hello all new people, boom, and I want to say old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way that you can. And if nobody don't like it, then Merry Christmas. Bye.